Hello everyone, it's Anna, and today we are going to be doing the Six the Musical book tag Catherine Howard edition. So I love Six the Musical. It is one of my top 2 favorite shows. It's that and Once on This Island. I love that show so much. And Catherine Howard, if you've watched my channel at all, favorite historical figure, so obviously favorite Six Queen. Couldn't do anyone else. I love this tag. I love the idea of it. I watched all of the videos and they're all amazing. This tag was created by 6 amazing booktubers who I'll link their original videos down below, and in those descriptions of those videos they have a way that you can take a quiz to find out which queen are you, or you can just do the prompts for whichever queen is your favorite like I'm doing. I hope that you all enjoy this video and thank you for watching. Let's just get into it. First question is History Mix, your favorite retelling. I would say that this is more of an inspired by than a retelling, and I also haven't read the book that this is a retelling or inspired by of, but I will have to say with the amount that I loved this book, I kind of had to put it. It is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, which is kind of inspired by the book Lolita, which again I haven't read. The book is absolutely amazing. I would say there's a trigger warning for sexual assault and pedophilia with this book. I will link all of the complete trigger warning for all the books that I mention in this video, like always, in the description. This is about a 15-year-old girl who gets involved in a romantic relationship with one of her teachers. 15 years in the future, another student comes forward against this teacher and they kind of ask Vanessa to stand with them, but Vanessa isn't sure because she's kind of gone on in her life thinking that it was consensual, but it kind of brings up the thoughts that maybe it wasn't. This book was absolutely amazing, and again I haven't read the source material, but it's just absolutely amazing, and I haven't read very many retellings, so I just went with this one. The next prompt is a book you DNF'd, and although I do hope to give this book a second chance, have to say I DNF'd this book this year and I was really sad, and it is Still Me by Jojo Moyes. This is the 3rd book in the Me Before You trilogy, but I tried to read it. It wasn't my thing, so I DNF'd it, but I hope to give it a chance in the future. The next book I'm going to talk about is for the challenge, your favorite either questionable romance and or forbidden romance, and I haven't read this book, but going with musicals, I've seen the musical that was inspired by it, so I'm gonna go with Christine and Phantom from the Phantom of the Opera. I love this musical so much. It's also one of my favorites, and this book is really high on my TBR. It is by Gaston, Leroux. This book is a classic, and the musical has become a classic on Broadway. It's been on Broadway for over 30 years, and I think even more on the West End. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone, so I'm not going to say who ends up with who, but I understand why they shouldn't be together. Realistically, ship the good part of the love triangle, but there's always the part of you that loves the Phantom, so I had to go with this. The 4th question is a book that you feel was rushed, and this is open to interpretation. It can be a whole book or part of a book ending, and although spoiler for my July wrap-up, I did love this book overall, I definitely think the ending was rushed, and it is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne. I think it is a really great story, but the whole book was a very slow, maybe medium paced book. It was on the slower side, but then the ending was just so quick, and I'm you've spent 500 pages to get here. I think you can spare a couple more. So I was a little annoyed with that, but I still loved the book overall, but definitely for just looking at rushed, the ending was definitely rushed. The next prompt is character that is vain or full of themselves, but you love them anyway. I think that this prompt is there because of the little monologue Catherine has before All You Want to Do. I don't think she's a stuck-up character like herself. That scene is really funny when she's roasting all of the queens. We have Cardin from the Folk of the Air trilogy. I haven't read the 3rd book, but I've read the first 2, and I don't know why I love Cardin, because really not supposed to, because he's a douche, but he's great at the same time. So I really don't think I can say much more of this. It's just I love him for some reason, and I have no idea why. And the final question is your favorite book, boyfriend or girlfriend, and this is such a basic answer. I'm talking about a lot of basic books, but in this I think this is the ultimate, but Edward from Twilight, honestly, I know I read Twilight last year, so I'm not even this isn't even nostalgic, but Come on. I'm just gonna leave that there. So those were all of the books for the Six the Musical book tag Catherine Howard edition. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I love each and every single one of you, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.